Okay, welcome to a fusion session of Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Here we are going to spend like an hour or two just theory crafting and fusing things to put together. To do this, we have a stat calculator available that we can use to just put in the Pokemon. For example, Venusaur, put in another one like Charizard, and we can see what types it is and its stats. I don't know if the second half of this works correctly, so just ignore the weaknesses section. I have 3 different images. One of our spare parts box, which is where I keep all of the things I've caught. I've got our leveling box, which is stuff I've already caught and fused. I have this so I don't accidentally waste time fusing and leveling a bunch of other shit I've already done already. Then we have our challengers box, which is things we've already leveled up. Okay, so let's take a look at our spare parts. What's some things we want to fuse? Well, I mean, we could start with Tangelas. So I've been breeding a bunch of Leech Seed Tangelas just to have them. Now, Tangela, or Tangela, however the hell you pronounce it, in its Tangrowth form, has some pretty crazy stats, if I recall. Tangrowth. On Pokepedia, yeah, it's got 100 HP, 100 attack, 125 defense, 110 special attack. It's pretty good golden no matter what we put it on. So, let's look at the box. What would be some things to fuse with Tangela? Well, I know we don't have any Ralts Tangelas yet. Let's jump a bit to Grass Box. No. Rather not. Better than nothing, whatever. So let's grab one of those. Let's jump to Psychic section. Let's see, do we have any female Raltses? There we go. Withdraw. Where's my infinite splicers? We want it to carry. So fusing, whichever you select first, I believe carries over both the nature and the IVs. All the Tangelas I've read should have at least somewhat decent HP and special attack IVs. So we'll do it Tangela followed by Ralts. And oh, that sprite's gonna look awful. Could be worse. Tance. Grass Fairy, huh? Let's take a quick look at our type charts. Grass Fairy is ×2 to fire, ×2 to ice, ×4 to poison, ouch, ×2 to flying, and ×2 to steel. Immune to dragon. Not that good resist-wise, but I think it's fun. What the hell is Leaf Guard? I don't even freaking remember what that is. Leaf Guard is prevent status problems in the weather. I don't really care about that. We'll go Synchronize. Oh, and we forgot totally to check the stats on that. So let's look for Gardevoir. Gardevoir, there we go. Actually, 1 second. Actually, the Grass Fairy route is a bit weaker actually than the Psychic Grass. I mean, what the Grass Fairy has over that is 10 HP and 10 speed, but the other route gains pretty much everything over that. Now, I won't care about the attack in this way, but it also gives a huge amount of defense and special defense too, and a little bit more offense. 60 speed kind of sucks, but... What's Grass Psychic's weakness? Oh my god, it's got even more than freaking Grass Fairy. Ugh. But it's tankier. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's redo that one then. Well, except, is it gonna fuse as a... Alright, just in case that doesn't work out right. Unfuse. Oh, wait a minute, now I don't think it's gonna work right. Wait, why did I do that? That's dumb. I have the freaking fusion reverser item. Ignore me, I'm goofing around. I think it's called a DNA reverser. I should have bought a bunch of those at one point. Okay, it's not down here. Splicers. There we go, DNA reverser. 99 of them. Let's see what this does. It's all green screen. I like the better stats of this route. As long as it fuses as a female for Gardevoir, because I don't do no trap Gardevoirs. Come on. Go faster. Alright, there we go. Still there. Okay. Didn't quite want chlorophyll, but... Oh, wouldn't that be a Trace head then? Yeah, I'd want Trace over chlorophyll. Where is ability capsule? There we go. Let's switch that up. Trace, good. I doubt I'll keep Ingrain. I don't even know if I'd really want Leech Seed on this fusion. Got decent stats. HP's meh, but that's kind of because the Gardevoir part brings it down a little bit. But... Alright. What do you want to call this thing? Well... Vines. There we go. Simple enough. Definitely a special attacker. She'll eventually learn Giga Drain. Now, unfortunately, Infinite Fusion does not have, what the hell's the Fairy Leech move? I think it's Draining Kiss? Does not, unfortunately, have that. So until then... No, I don't think it can learn Moonblast as Ralts. No, it needs to be Gardevoir first before it can even do that. I didn't think so. Okay, where is... Now, eventually that Energy Ball will be Geiga Drain. So we'll have the Grass Stab, the Psychic Stab. What do we want as the last coverage? Well, a Water could kill the... Psychic will kill the Poison weakness. Ground will deal with... not much else. Shadow Ball would only deal with other ghosts. Surf would only deal with fire. I don't think we're really gonna get a double coverage. Well, actually, well, no, we don't have actually, we do get Ancient Power, so that could be a rock coverage, though it's kind of a low. Let's just give it a thing. We'll deal with it later. Alright, so that's one. Oh, now we need to make this bigger. Grown. Okay, where is... there it is. Actually needs to be that big, but let's see, how much is this over? Ooh, quite a bit. Should be about that size, so let's shrink it down to here. Push it over a bit. Get it down a bit. Store that here. And let's think of another fusion to do. Actually, sorry, I need to be right back real quick.
Nipponichi Software presents.
What the hell? Oh, must have accidentally clicked that. Yes, exit out there. Not playing that right now. Okay, so I recall that there was another fusion I wanted to try. Sticky notes. Butterfree Vaporeon. Alright. So we need to go to the normal box to swipe an Eevee. And actually, while we're at it, we ought to be updating this as we go to get rid of things we don't actually have. And we got rid of a Ralts. I think it was this one. So we got an Eevee. Then we want a Butterfree. What am I doing? Scroll down. First though, where is V for Vaporeon? There we go. Oop. Butterfree, there we go. Alright, so Vaporeon had Butterfree body. Definitely the better route. Times 4 weakness to lightning, of course. That'll hurt like hell, but it'll actually have the stats to survive it. Oop, that one, I need the super splicers for that since that's a higher level. So we want the Eevee body, or head, and the... No, that's not right. Cat... Does that have a custom sprite or something? Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go, Eepie. Now the reason we wanted to do this one, I think, was because Vaporeon learned an ability called Muddy Water, I think we honored it. Which is a high damage, kind of mediocre accuracy, but has a decent chance of lowering the opponent's accuracy too. So we wanted this to be an annoying kind of fusion, because this will have the... No, stop that. It'll be Shield Dust into... Wow, we can choose the nature? What? When were we able to do that? Pokemon. You know, I should remember this crap off the top of my head, but I don't. Alright. Naive is Increase speed at the cost of special defense. Bashful is whatever. I guess we'll take naive. Now, can it learn Quiver Dance already? I don't think it can yet. Nah, it needs to be Butterfree first. Well, honestly, we have 1,000,000 trainer points, so... No, stop that. Where is our water stone? There we go. Boop. Oh yeah, he pointed out a good thing. That with Quiver Dance will definitely be nasty. We'll have Muddy Water, Quiver Dance, Sleep Powder, I guess we could do. But that'll only really leave one move slot open. Sure, whatever. Learn that for now. Poof. Blizzard, because that's another good thing about Compound Eyes. What is? I think Compound Eyes increases their Compound Eyes Pokemon. So Compound Eyes will make Blizzard a 91% accuracy move. That's pretty crazy. Poof. I don't think he can learn Thunder. Nah. I doubt he can learn Fire Blast. Nah. Could he learn Focus Blast? Nah. We'll just give him Surf until he levels up enough for Muddy Water. Of course, that's another thing I forgot about. I don't even know if Butterfree and Vaporeon can learn a good Flying Stab. Let's look up Butterfree. I don't really think they do. I level up Generation 5. Nah. Butterfree doesn't learn a single flying special attack stab except for Gust. And Vaporeon doesn't learn a flying move, period. What about tutors? Butterfree, what can you be tutored? Nothing. Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, now let's give them a name. What do we want to call you? Keep it simple. You are Miss. Did I hit deposit or did I hit... Yeah, I hit deposit. Alright, let's scroll you down to the bottom. Let's add it to the leveling box. Because when it's infinite fusion, you got a lot of things you need to keep track of. So you're not fusing the same thing again. Alright, did we take one of the Caterpies out of the spare boxes? Did now. Alright, let's do another fusion. Well, first let's cross it off the list. Ooh, Gengar Nidoqueen. Okay. Let us find... Well, before we even do that, let's look at what this looks like. Nidoqueen. And... Whoops, I just totally went over it. Gengar, okay. So Nidoqueen had Gengar body. Ugh. Go the other way, Gengar had Nidoqueen body. Much more special attack, but a lot slower and less HP. Huh. The Poison Ghost would be more well-rounded. This one, I guess, can just hit a little harder. I don't know, this might not be as good as a thing as I thought it would be. Alright, let's look at what the resistances of that would be. Ground Ghost is ×2 to 5 different things. Levitate... Actually, Levitate isn't even that good because Ghost Ground isn't weak to ground. But if we do Poison Ghost instead, then it's only got 4 weaknesses, and then Levitate's okay. I mean, it's really nothing special, actually. We'll fuse it anyway. It's not terrible. Like, the reason I wanted to do this was because Nido Queen learns Earth Power. And it's one of the few Pokemon in the game that actually has Earth Power. Like, what can even learn it in Infinite Fusion? Nido King and Nido Queen. Ooh, the Dugtrio line can learn Earth Power, actually. That's not bad. Apparently, the Slugma line can, too. Ooh, that's a thought, actually. Can we undo the... yeah. Let's not do the Nido Queen one. I want to take a look at Dugtrio. How fast can we make that? Ghost Ground with Levitate. Hits decently hard. It's still fast as shit. And it has Stab out of Earth Power. It's also one of the squishiest things in the freaking world with only 52 HP. Oh my gosh. That is atrocious HP. Glass Cannon, but the special attack isn't even really that high. Because the Dugtrio brings it down a bit. But if I go Mad Cargo instead, it's not even a ground stab. So pretty much, it's 20 extra HP, a little bit more special attack, but a lot more speed as well. Oop, what in the world did I just click? Okay, there we go. I don't know, we'll have both, I guess. I mean, it's not like we don't have a metric crap ton of things we can fuse. So after we're done fusing these two, we'll just grab another set. And we wanted this to be... just be the Ghost Ground. Otherwise, it just kind of hits like a wet noodle. Right? Mid-range body, ghastly head. No. Alright, so let us grab... see if we can't find a decent nature Diglett. Not that one. Not that one either. Sure, why not? the Diglett one, or the Doug Trio one. We want the Ghastly head. Yeah, definitely, because everything else is worse the other way around. What level is the Diglett? Okay, it's 11, so... the body will, no matter what, be good. No, that's not what we wanted. Oh, right. Higher level, so we gotta use the super sprites or super splicers again. Diglett head, Ghastly. There we go. Or Diglett body, Ghastly head. Maybe the choosing the nature is part of the super splicers. I don't remember having that option before. Alright, we'll give him the stuff we can automatically give him, which is the Shadow Ball. You know, I want to make a Ghastly fusion that can really abuse Curse. I wonder. What would a Tangrowth Gengar look like? Well, now that's the question. It's Grass Ghost, so it's kind of the Tree Ghost one. I don't remember what that was called. Tramfan or something. Now, if we go Tangrowth Head, it has 14 more HP, 20 more speed, but weaker in everything else. The thing is that everything else isn't that important to me. Though I really don't know if 87 HP is enough to really use Curse. Now, what other Pokemon get Curse as a Ghost type? And well, we want it to be on the Tangrowth because it has Leech moves like Gaiga Drain or Leech Seed to automatically heal itself up after, but 87 HP, there's a good chance it'll just roll over and die after it uses Curse if they use a damaging move. And they could just swap out afterwards. I don't really know if it's that good of a thing to get. The Duskull line gets Curse. What's Duskull's stats? Ugh, Dusclops has even less HP than Gengar. What the hell? Let's not do that. Spiritomb gets Curse. Or wait, no. Dusclops isn't the max level one. Let's look at Dusknoir. He only has 45 HP. Ugh. Alright, Spirit Bomb, what do you got? You're kind of the same exact thing. What about... do we have Mischievous in this? There's Mysterious, not even Learn Curse. Huh. Fancy that. Okay. Now, Spirit Tomb and Duskanor have much better stats. Alright, so if we were to swap Gengar out for Duskanor. Oh, yeah, no, that does have weaker. Gengar's better than that route. Where is Spirit Tomb? I just had it. There we go. Nope, Gengar is still better. Alright, I guess we're just gonna do... Well, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. We still gotta name these two and deposit them. Ugh, why are you jolly? Ugh, I'll have to switch that nature at some point. Ah. You will be the Dusk Queen. That's how I spell that, right? There we go. Zombie gopher. It'll pop out of the ground and bite your ankle. Alright, let us drop these two off. Because we gotta add it to the list. You can't even jump up on the trash cans to avoid it because it can levitate out of the ground. It'll nibble on your knees. Alright, we wanted to do a Gengar Tangrowth. Keep using the gases, we're gonna run out of them real quick. Alright, so we are taking, well, we're taking 2 Gastlys. We took one of those. We took a Diglett. And now we are taking another Tangrowth. Just gotta think. Do we want to do it like that? It's HP and speed versus slightly better tanky stats, I guess. And nah, go Tangrowth head.
Yeah, levitate. Might as well. He's sassy. And he's got a shitty nature. Whatever. What do we want to call you? Aw. We'll deposit you into the leveling box after we take our screenshot, of course. Oh, apparently we didn't make that big enough. Oh shit, that's right, I know why. Because we forgot to shrink it down to size. There we go. Forgot we were doing that because the file size was too big to copy and paste into Discord. Oh, come on, really? And drive me nuts. Okay, apparently it feels like working now. Alright, let's spread out from the Tangrowth fusions. We've got plenty of other things to fuse today. What do we want to merge together next? Oh, right, I remember now. Something we wanted to do. Wallafet Fortress for absolute evil. Wallafet Fortress, which is Psychic Steel, amazing HP, great defense, special defense is kinda shitty, but whatever. But the real reason we want it is because it has an amazing custom sprite, if I recall. Oh, and it's evil. Because you go counter, mirror coat, some entry move, and then I don't know, what else would you go with that? Who knows? Toxic counter, mirror coat, something. Sounds about right. go up to bug from the second box and just grab a Pineco. Alright, higher level, so we gotta use the super splicers again. We want Wobbuffet head. No. I guess we gotta do Pineco first, then why not? Oh, dude, that's evil. We could do Shadow Tag instead of Sturdy and force them to stay in the freaking fight. Right? They can't swap out of Shadow Tag. Yeah, that's what Pokepedia says. Shadow Tag, they cannot swap out.
That's evil. That's really evil. I name you. The face of evil. That nature's actually shit. But whatever. So yeah, that would be a crazy Pokemon to open with. Just you start, you open up, you just toxic them right away. Then depending on what, well, because if they're a Pokemon that can just set up and do Dragon Dance and shits like that, this would not be a good thing to fight against that. Maybe, I don't know. Go to leveling box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Shrink that. What the hell? Oh shit, what? God damn it. 1 second, we fucked that up somehow. We'll fix that another time, I guess. Not much we can do about it now. Okay, what shall we fuse next? much shit to fuse. I don't know what I want to really just reach out and fuse. Let's go you and you and you and you and you. I guess. I mean, it can't hurt to just keep doing route fusions, I guess. What would a... Now, where's Crobat? Crobat and Gardevoir look like. Actually, that's not bad. It's a good mix between them. It still hits okay. It's fast. And it's got decent special defense. I mean, its defense isn't the most tragic thing either. And Crobat probably learns a flying stab. Or a flying special stab. By leveling up, Gen 5. Yeah, you can learn Air Slash at 52. That's good. That's a decent one. So yeah, that's a good one. Let us go grab a... we went too far. We want flying. Up. Psychic 2. And we will grab a Ralts. So we wanted that to be a Ralts head, Zubat body. We don't need to waste a super splicer on it. But actually, which nature do we want? Definitely the modest one. So we'll grab Zubat, Ralts, boom. Are we sure? Actually, one second. Are we sure we didn't already have this? Not that I can see since we cut off half our damn fusions. Oh no, the routes ones are all over here. And I don't particularly see it. I want Trace. Well, I mean, there's one way we can just check for it. And let's just look through the boxes. We do already have one, actually. Your nature sucks, though. So we're gonna ditch you. and put you in instead, but we're going to give you a name first. How are we blind enough to miss that? Where is it? Yeah, I guess it's... No, it's right up there. Now, even with it all listed like this, we still miss it. Good enough. Alright, well, using something we already have. What else do we want to get? Well, we could go cheesy stuff like coughings with levitates, infusing them with fire or steels. We already did that with magnezone, or with magnemite. I don't think we fused coughing in Fortress. Yeah, no, we've got that. We have that one already. Well, let's look at... Whoops, we just had it. And now we don't. Oop, right there. Wheezing and... Oh, what would Houndoom look like? Houndoom. We need it as the body for it. Ugh. Using it as the body, though, is the weaker way to do it. Nah, let's not do that one. Well, I mean, it still works. Levitate is still negates the damage it takes from poison. And actually, dark poison with levitate means that has no weaknesses whatsoever. That's not bad. So let us go to the poison box and grab us a coughing. And we'll go up to the fire box and grab us a Houndour. Wheezing body, Houndoom head. No, we gotta use Super Slicers because of one goddamn level. Nope. There we go. Wait, no, we already have this freaking thing. Ah. That's us not checking again. I'm pretty sure we have that. know we have that somewhere. I literally remember the nickname we gave it too. It's, yeah, right there, Dark Cloud. Ugh. Now, this is why we should check this shit before we do it. Just us wasting time and money. Really doesn't matter. We're gonna not just unfuse it. Alright, let's think of something else to fuse then. What's some more dark things we haven't fused? Well, I don't think we've done an Umbreon coughing. What would that look like? Honestly, an Umbreon coughing with no weaknesses really wouldn't be tragic. So let's jump back up to the normal box. Coughing is lower level, so we need to waste another Super Splicer. Levitate. No, we don't want timid. I think in the Infinite Fusion it's the Dusk Stone that gives us Umbreon. Or not. Which one is it if it's not the Dusk Stone? Oh, Moonstone. Okay. Poof. Of course, the next question is, I think that Weezing can learn Gunk Shot, at least, as a physical poison move. Or not. Does he not get a single physical poison? What about in TMs? No. What about tutoring? Oh, jeez. Well, that's one downside of this fusion, is we don't have a single poison stab. What about Umbreon? Umbreon can at least learn Nightshade, right? Or not Nightshade, Night Slash, right? Please? It can learn Feint Attack. It can learn Feint Attack. Oh, this fusion sucks. What can it even learn for offensive moves? I mean, it's tanky, but I don't. Well, it can learn foul play as a tutor. But foul play, it uses the target's attack. Ugh. I mean, it can learn other moves, I guess, but maybe we'd have to have this as a utility Pokemon or something rather than an actual fighting one. Because it's certainly tanky enough, but it doesn't do much else. I mean, we can do the usual crap of just give it freaking Toxic. I wonder, can't learn Light Screen and Reflect? No. Can't learn Light Screen. I doubt it can learn Reflect either. No. I don't know, this fusion might just not serve purpose. It has good stats, but it doesn't have either physical stabs. I mean, nothing above the 60 for freaking feint attack, and no physical stab, period, on this one. I mean, it can be obnoxious. We can like, from the tutor part, we can give Umbreon, like, Sleep Talk, or Sleep Talk or Snore, and, well, no, Snore kind of sucks. We could just make it an obnoxious one. Toxic, Rest, Clear Smog to stop them from setting up on it. And then one more move. I don't think we can tutor it. No, we can't give it Toxic Spikes. So we can't really give it any entry moves. Where the hell is Rest? I know we've got it somewhere in here. I probably passed it. There's Rest. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Assurance actually isn't that bad in this. Oh wait, no. Poison's at the end of the turn, not at the beginning of it, so Assurance doesn't do any good for us. Toxic, Rest, Clear Smog, and what else? I really don't think this Pokemon's gonna be very good, but in for a penny, in for a pound. I mean, actually, we could do Will-O-Wisp instead of Toxic. Toxic will deal more damage, but doesn't burn, weaken the target's attack as well. And its damage dealt for physical moves will be halved. Okay. Or, you know, we could just have both for the instances where we find a freaking poison or fire move, or fire opponent, so that way we can at least have one go through. I don't know, maybe we're just bad at this game and coming up with terrible ideas. Oh wait, we didn't name it. A bad day. We're not the best at naming either, but too close. What do we want to fuse next? Well, first off, we did another easy fusion. I think we did another one of that. What do we want to fuse next? If we want to keep on the coughing or the wheezing idea, what would... Oop, we just passed it. What would Tyranitar wheezing look like? Well, the first route is rock poison instead of poison dark. And rock poison, well, we'll still have levitate, but it'll be ×2 to a few other movesets as well. But the dark poison, well, again, it won't have any. Well, actually, one second. Can Tyranitar learn any poison physical moves? So, leveling up. It's got crunch for the dark stab at least. Nah, it can't learn Poison Jab. It's unfortunate. So unless the Pokemon unless the other side of the fusion can normally learn a Poison Physical Stab, Weezing's really not going to benefit most of these fusions except as a stat boost. Or as a levitate boost. What is... Tentacruel, I believe, is a good defensive one. Water poison. Now Tentacruel can learn Poison Jab, but as a Poison Water, it is weak to ×2 to Electric, ×2 to Ground, and ×2 to Psychic.
With Levitate, it's only ×2 to Psychic and Electric. That's not tragic. And that first thing's stats aren't bad either. Good defense, good special defense, okay attack and special attack. Oh, so it doesn't even have to be the poison jab. Tentacruel can learn shit like Hydro Pump if need be. Why not? Let us grab a coughing and a what box do we have those in? Tentacruels are in water 01 and the last one. Ugh, Tentacruel's higher level, so we'll have to freaking do the Super Splicer again. Yeah, the only water that does water body is its tentacle body. I guess we'll let it keep toxic spikes for now. Well, we'll give it modest, and it has a bunch of... Yeah, we'll do modest. Then we give it things like... one surf, just because it hits hard. Go up to well, I mean, we could do Toxic Veno Shock. Yeah, because Stab Veno Shock would be pretty nice. Alright, then the question is, what do we give it as its last move? Well, what is that thing's weaknesses? Poison Water will still be weak to Electric and Psychic. We give it Shadow Ball? Shadow Ball or Dark Pulse? What do we want to name you? I mean, if this thing had a custom sprite, there'd probably be tentacles everywhere. Noxious touch. There we go. Alright, what do we want to fuse next? Well, Lapras as a body, I believe, gives water absorb. So, Lapras body with either a fire... I don't think we really want ice fire, because even with water absorb, it'd be ×4 to rock. And that's kind of rough. And it'd still also be ×2 to ground and ×2 to fighting. What Pokemon? Is there any electric Pokemon that's not a fusion that learns Levitate? In Infinite Fusion at the moment. There's the Dynamo line, but they're not in this, unfortunately. Oh, that would have been nice if they were. Unfortunate. What else do we have? I mean, we've already done a bunch of different Lantern flying fusions with Volt Absorb. I don't think we've done... Well, no. What's Tauros' stats? Tauros. Tauros has decent HP, good attack, great speed, and shit for special attack and special defense. So definitely as a body. Now the question is its body move Anger Point or Intimidate? Either way, it's not tragic. What would we want to do for normal? pure normal is only ×2 to fighting. Normal ghost is only ×2 to dark. Though I don't really know if there's a ghost head we'd want to slap on that.
Or we could do something ridiculous like... Where is it? Oh, we just had it. Tauros, and then we could go... Snorlax. Which would have good HP. Weaker than Snorlax itself. Actually, this way has weaker attack too, but it has much better speed. Better special well, weaker from that, right? It's an amalgamation. Why not? Why not? Well, it's not like we only have one. So let us grab a Tauros. And do we have a low-level Munchlax? No, of course not. So we gotta use the Super Slices again. So I can keep Intimidate. I don't really care for Thick Fat. He's not particularly weak against them, so Intimidate. Doesn't matter. We'll probably swap that nature anyway. Ugh, definitely swap that nature at some point. We're gonna take the obvious nickname route, the Bull. Alright, so we used a Tauros, and we used a Snorlax, well, a Munchlax. So, Tauros keeps Intimidate as a body. That's good to know. Alright, so let us look. Well, normal poisons aren't tragic either. They're only ×2 to Psychic and Ground. I mean, we could do what we were just doing with the Wheezing. But again, again, I don't think Tauros learns any poison physical stab. No. He can be tutored Zen Headbutt, though. Actually, in Generation 5, he straight up learns Zen Headbutt. Ooh, I've got an idea. We're going to do Tauros Wobbuffet. What would that look like? I mean, its attack really isn't great. It's got good HP, okay speed, okay defense. I mean, it's not the best thing ever, but I think it's kind of fun. It'd be hilarious for somebody to sprite that. So honestly, I think he's probably just gonna hit like a wet noodle, even with 78 attacks, not that much. He's got good defense, mediocre speed, but... oh my god, the Tauros is level freaking 4. When did that happen? Learn Splash. Yeah, we don't care if they swap out. What do we want to call you? That's not a bad nature if we want more defense. And I don't care about special attack. Reminds me of the days on the barn. You know, we've got so many Wobbuffets, we need to do a bunch of fuses with them. Deposit you right there. Now I got another idea. Let's see what Butterfree Wobbuffet would look like. Has plus 87 HP. Oh my god, its stats are atrocious though. Ugh. Physically hurling at that attack and special attack. Ugh. I mean, it's either Compound Eyes or Shadow Tag, so we can't have the accurate Sleep Powder. We already have Vaporeon Butterfree already, so we don't need that. Though we do also have a lot of Caterpies as well. I know we don't have a Caterpie Gengar fusion yet. What would that look like? Gengar. That's just atrocious, no matter how we look at it. So many things are just better than that. I mean, what would Butterfree Gardevoir look like? Well, the Gardevoir had its not tragic stats. And I know Gardevoir can learn Thunder. At least I think it is. Or I think it can. Learn Set Generation 5. Oh no, it can't. Huh. Learn Focus Blast, but we don't really care about that. Now that's a thought. We could do with this, we could do accurate sleep powders with Dream Eater. That's a thought. One second. We need to take out a route. And we'll also be grabbing a Caterpie. Right, we haven't done that yet, right? No, we haven't. Oh, I mean, it doesn't really matter if I burn through all these. Has the monies to buy more. Right, that's the one we want. Yeah. I mean, hell, we can give this thing Quiver Dance too. Oh, when it levels up. Let's call it Pixie. What shall we make next? What does Dodrio have for stats? Dodrio. You have great attack and great speed, so you're a body, definitely. Alright, so what do we want to combine with that? Dodrio. And let's look at the type charts. Where's some flying? can make a bunch of different stuff with that. Ground flying would be immune to electric, but it's ×4 to ice. Eesh. Flying water is, well, I'm pretty sure we already have a Dodrio lantern, so we don't need that again. Flying steel is only ×2 to fire and electric. That's not tragic. The problem is there's only like 2 things in Infinite Fusion that give a steel as a first type, and that is either, well, there's the Metagross. Wow, Metagross is better as the body. Huh. Okay, and then there is, of course, Lucario, but we only have a single, oh no, Lucario's a fighting head. And it's just flat out worse if it's done this way. Well, I guess the last thing to check is... There's my Magneton, or Magnezone. Magnezone. And that combination just has weaker attack and weaker speed. I don't think we'll be doing Flying Steel. Flying Dark is ×2 to Rock, Fairy, Ice, and Electric. That's a lot of weaknesses. Flying in general just has a lot of weaknesses. Oh, Flying Lightning is only ×2 to Ice and Rock. That's an idea. Alright, so let's take a look at what we have available. Could check Ampharos, that might be good as a head. Ampharos, what do we have here? It has okay HP. You see, that's still weaker attack and speed than just Dodrio, but it gains HP, I guess. Because Dodrio apparently, yeah, is only a 60 HP. You see, I want a head that fits with this. What's Vaporeon look like as a head? Still slower and weaker attack. Honestly, we'd probably have to do something like fricking... Oh, we just had it. Snorlax as a head keeps the same attack, loses speed, but gets a humongous amount of HP. Which isn't tragic. Or... could see what Blissey as a head would look like. Ugh, it loses a humongous amount of attack. But it is, of course, tanky as balls. Blissey does that to anything. I don't know.
It's not really anything special. Do a Meow or Ambipom for Technician. What would be a good thing to fit with that? Pokemon multi-hit moves. We already have an Ambipom Cubone fusion for freaking Bone Rush Technician, which is absolutely insane. What about bullets? Executes can learn Bullet Seed. Heracross can learn Bullet Seed. But Bullet Seed is a grass move. What would that even look like? We have Ambipom. Executor. What would that look like? Actually, that's not tragic at all. That's not bad. Alright, what else does that learn? So only Execute learns Bullet Seed, not Executor? Am I reading that right? Level up. Generation 5. It learns Bullet Seed at 17, so yeah, it'll have that one in advance. What about... Ambipom? What do you learn as a multi-hit? There's of course Fury Swipes. I'd rather not though. Double hit. What about Persian instead of Ambipom? What would that look like? Oh right, because Infinite Fusion has that fuse as a dark. Nope, never mind. Actually, since it's Ambipom, we could give it Hone Claws. Then, wait, is Bullet Seed physical or... Bullet Seed is physical. Yeah, let's do it. We want to go to the first grass box and grab us some eggs to scramble. Then we want to grab that guy. And we want that as the body. Definitely want the bullet seed. Now let me see. I'm pretty sure that Runaway is Apom's second ability. Does Apom learn Technician as a body or a head? I really hope that says a head it learns it. Otherwise, it's just shit. Otherwise, as Ambipom, that would be Pickup instead? Ugh. I hope not. Well, we're going to assume it works as like we think it does. Chef Egghead. Because one set of home claws would give that the accuracy it needs for all that shit. So we'll go dump you in the leveling boxes. Now let's go back to looking at Executor. Because that guy, actually, to my notice, has pretty great stats. Good HP as a head, great special attack, and okay special defense. Now, if we gave him a fast body... What's some good grass typings to merge with? Fire has no ×4 weaknesses, just ×2. Grass fire or grass water is decent. With only 3 ×2 weaknesses and no ×4. Grass electric isn't tragic either with 1 more weakness. Grass steel only has 2 ×2 weaknesses. What would Executor Fortress look like? Oh, wow. That's not bad. Great defense. Good HP. And the typing is good enough that it's only gonna hurt if we're really hit by fire. Though it does take ×2 to fighting as well. And it's either resistant, normal, or immune to everything else. Yeah, I think that's an idea. That's an idea. So let us grab another egghead. And then go down to grab a pineco. Actually, what the hell is Executor's ability? Executor has chlorophyll. While Fortress probably has sturdy, I think it is. Yeah, sturdy. Okay, yeah, we'll just give it sturdy. So it doesn't instant die to fire and it can at least use 1 move. Okay, we want... You as the... No. We want you as the head, that's the body. Or no, yeah. You want Execute as the head, Pineco as the body. I don't want any of this shit. Sturdy. Well now, Adamant's pretty good. But it's got 10 or almost 10 more special attack than regular attack, which isn't the most important thing ever. What abilities does... Well, Executor can learn Wood Hammer, Leaf Storm. And there's also Seed Bomb. What's Seed Bomb do? Is that just high damage? Does not have any secondary effects. Leaf Storm is high damage, but lowers the user's special attack by 2 stages. Ugh. What's Woodhammer do? Woodhammer is just high damage with some recoil. Fortress, what do you learn? Gen 5. Can learn... I mean, its only physical steel move reads as Heavy Slam or Gyro Ball. If we go the special attack route, it can learn Flash Cannon, which isn't tragic. If we go the physical route, it can be Tutored Drill Run. That's not bad. Oh, it can also... Executor can also be Tutored Giga Drain. That's not bad. We'll go the special attack route, because we can tutor it Giga Drain. Though, actually, I don't think the Giga Drain tutor's in the game yet. So he'll go to the back of the line to level up. Well, that's not true. Executor is coconuts, isn't it? Yep. Am I spelling that right? I have a feeling I'm not. Oh, I am. Okay. Yes, very original name. Very good name. Alright, you're going in the box, coconut. Okay, what shall we fuse next? Now, I want some Gyarados fusions. We have a metric crap ton of magic cards now. So let us... There's the Gyarados. And obviously we want that always as the body. Let us look at... I wonder, what would that look like? No, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. No, not that.
I know we just... There we go. Ampharos. All around, the Ampharos Gyarados is pretty much just flat out weaker than Gyarados. What about Raichu? Also pretty much just flat out weaker than Gyarados. Alright, so maybe not that. Maybe not the electric route. What about a water grass, maybe? Because that's only times 2 to bug, flying, and poison. Well, there's the obvious tan growth. What does that look like? Has a little bit more... Wow, Gyarados is just so good that fusing it with anything just kind of makes it suck. Yeah, kind of. I really don't see a reason to fuse it like that. Because if we're fusing it with a head, we want the head to have good HP. But I also don't want it to just be like pure water, because, I mean, we could slap freaking Vaporeon. Like Vaporeon on its head, and, actually no, because that's a lot of attack loss. It's a lot more, it's pretty much 20 HP at the cost of 20 attack. Not very good either. I mean, aside from making it fatter. I mean, the default thing looks like you'd slap Snorlax on it. It would lose out on speed, but it'd gain a huge amount of HP at the cost of very little attack. I mean, that's kind of the answer on everything. Just to slap a Snorlax or a Blissey head on it. What would that look like? Ugh, we lose a lot of attack, but oh my god, that health. But yeah, Snorlax seems like it'd be a good fit. I mean, we've got plenty of Munchlaxes and plenty of Magikarps, so it really doesn't hurt to just fuse it. Get rid of that. Then we'll head to Water 01 and get rid of a Magikarp. Level 1. Bowl. Oh, and yeah, that's gonna be level 1, so we're gonna have to use infinite splicers. Or super splicers. Fish eater Pokemon. No, stop it. Stop it. Yeah, because that will become Intimidate. Oh, hey, we can give it Adamant. Nice. Alright, what are we gonna call you? I'm pretty sure I default call it Snakehead, but I'm pretty sure we already have someone called Snakehead. could be wrong. Maybe that nickname isn't taken yet. Wow, my eyes kind of blur over reading everything. Hard to tell, not to know. Alright, I'm just gonna call it Snakehead. Ah, we do have Snakehead. It's right there. Damn. All right, we will call you. Oh, I know what we're gonna call you then. We're gonna call it Fat Bass. Right, the fish is bass, right? Yeah, just B-A-S-S. Alright, let's store you away. Alright, what else could we do as a Magikarp fusion? Or as a Gyarados fusion? I don't want to throw a Blissey on it. What does Armaldo look like? Well, it keeps the attack, but it just flat out loses everything else over a Gyarados. Yeah, we won't do that. Nah, not doing that. Oh, water ground isn't tragic. It only has the times for the grass. So what does our ground boxes look like? There could be Digletts. No, that would have like no HP. I don't think Bastiodon fuses Is Bastiodon ground or is he... He'd be a rock head, not a ground head. I know in Infinite Fusion, Geodude only fuses as a rock, so that's not gonna happen. Diglett would not be good as a head. What about Fanpy? What does that evolve into? Fanpy evolves into Donphan. What is... And Donphan's just pure ground. What's its stats? That's not tragic. Donphan, there we go. What do you look like? I mean... No matter how you look at it, it's kind of just weaker than a Gyarados. Got about the same HP, about the same attack, less speed, but more defense. I mean, we could fuse it just for the sake of fusing it, and not to mention, it gets more move coverage, obviously. Like Donphan, that could probably learn... Well, obviously it can learn Earthquake, but can't Gyarados? Nah. Gyarados. Learn Sat. Generation 5, Gyarados. Could learn Earthquake, actually, so... I mean, Earthquake turns into a stab for Gyarados. That's not bad. I mean, it really doesn't bring more coverage, I guess. It just changes it around so it's not a pure water type. The most tragic thing ever. I mean, we're not really losing out on anything by doing this fusion. So we will swipe another Magikarp, and we will swipe a Phanpy, which is in Earth Box 2. And of course, we could look at Rhyperior at some point to see what that would look like when fused with Gyarados. Oh, wait a minute. We wanted it as the head, right? Wait a minute. No. It would be tankier, actually, with Gyarados as the head. We lose out on speed, but honestly, 70 speed it really isn't that much anyway. Better to have it tankier. Yeah. Honestly, that doesn't look that tragic as a fusion. A longfish Pokemon. No, stop that. Already know Splash. We'll do this just to get rid of Splash. What does Donphan learn as an ability? It learns Sturdy. No. I would rather have Intimidate. And we will call you... Lonely's not tragic. Not quite what I want, but... We'll call you... Just here. One won't hurt. Now, I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick while that's evolving.
we go. It looks perfectly fine. I mean, it could use a custom sprite to fix up the tusks. Yeah, sure, why not? Poof! What moves can it learn from TMs? Obviously, it learned the Earthquake. His Earthquake stab is always lovely. And until it learns Aqua Tail, we can just give it Waterfall as a physical water stab. Now, Gyarados. Can learn Dragon Dance? It in fact can learn Dragon Dance. Alright, so as a water ground, its only weakness is grass. So we want it to have something good against grass. Which, you know, is fire, ice, poison, flying, or bug. So it's got plenty of availability on that. If it can learn some of these things. Like, can it learn X-Scissor? No. I doubt it can learn Fly. Actually, wait a second. Donphan can learn Poison Jab. Now, I need to check real quick if the Poison Jab tutor is in the game or not. 1 second. Gain information. TM and move tutors. Nope, Poison Jab is not in the game yet. Frick. I mean, we've got Ice Fang, I guess. We could learn Bounce as the tutor, if that's even in the game. I don't know if we learn any physical fire moves. Tutor any? Gyarados can't. Neither can Donphan. Man, I wish the Poison Jab tutor was in the game. I'd definitely give him that. What about the Bounce tutor? Is there a Bounce tutor? Oh, there is a Bounce tutor. Bounce is apparently in Caledon City. Oh, jeez, this city's freaking huge, though. I have no idea where to even look for this thing. No. No.
We're gonna have to find where Bounce is. That's unfortunate. What's Superpower do? Oh, that's not bad. Nah, lowers the user's attack and defense. EV is forever mine. Get out of my way, you damn kids. Put these kids on my goddamn lawn. Oh. There's Bounce. There we go. There is our anti-ground, our anti-grass mode. Oh, it can also paralyze too. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know. Fuck it. Whatever. We came here for Bounce, so we're learning Bounce. Let's put this away first. Guy in chat asking for me to look at Mankey and Nidoran, so we'll go to Primeape and Nidoking. If you do Nidoking head and Primeape body, it's got okay attack. It's got okay attack and okay speed. I wouldn't call it the best thing ever, but it'd be okay. It wouldn't be tragic as a Pokemon. Okay, let's get back to fusing. first, let's save, because it's been a while. We've done a bunch of fusions. I'd rather not lose that progress. No, not withdraw. Move. Alright. Let's look at spare parts again. I want to look at... what would be some good Vile Plume fusions? First off, let's check its stats. Vile Plume's got 75 HP, 80 attack, 85 defense, 100 special attack, 90 special defense, and 50 speed. So Vile Plume would fuse best as a head. Now, what would be a good... what about... Vile Plume and I don't know, let's look at Rapidash first, I guess. What would that look like? Those stats are really mediocre. And it wouldn't even get Flash Fire from the Rapidash that way. And it wouldn't need Flash Fire the other way. What about Ninetales instead? What would Ninetales look like? Grass Fire, less special attack, but a lot more speed than Vile Plume. It would be pretty average. What about Arcanine? Arcanine would do good either way as an attacker or a special attacker. Its speed isn't the best thing ever, but it's not tragic either, and it's got, okay, all of its stats altogether, nothing is terrible as a stat. Everything is 80 or above. And that's pretty good, and we could also, it would have Intimidate as a body ability. So, you know, that's actually pretty good. So let us grab a, no, not that one. We want a Growlithe and a Oddish. We wanted to hit Oddish Head. Yeah, Oddish Head. So we need to use the Super Splicers. That Mega Drain will eventually be Giga Drain. At least I'm pretty sure Vileplume can learn Giga Drain. Well, okay, not while it's Vileplume, actually. What about Gloom? Gloom learns Geiga Drain at 34. Okay. Oh, Moonlight's interesting. Intimidate. Timid weakens attack and buff speed, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So first off, let us throw... a rare candy at it. Become gloom. I really don't think I care about getting it Pedal Dance. What does Pedal Dance even do? So Pedal Dance is usually attack 3 to 4 times in a row. And then you're confused at the end. That's not tragic. Oh, we lose out on the Geiga Drain one. That's a thought. Do we want Pedal Dance? Or do we want... leveling up. Alright, what does Growlithe learn? Growlithe could learn Heat Wave. Or if we do physical, it can do Flare Blitz. What's Flare Blitz? That can reflect. But on the other side, Gloom could learn Pedal Blizzard. I think... I mean, really, it could go either way. As an attacker or a special attacker, it could work. Either way. And there's a few different ways we could do that. I don't know, I thought... No, that's Gen 5 it learns. Ah, okay. In Gen 5, it's level 47 for Geiga Drain. Okay, so we're just gonna put you in the box for now. We'll worry about leveling you up later. Oops, not withdraw. hope we haven't already done that one. It doesn't look like it. So we will store you in leveling box 2. What does Trico evolve into? Trico's final form is Sceptile. First, what is your stats? 70, 85, 65, 105, 120. Gen 5. It learns Leaf Storm. What is Leaf Storm? Lowers the user's special. Learns Leaf Blade though. We could have Sceptile as a body. What do we want as a head? We could do... I don't want to do a ground one because that'll just... Ugh. A fire head or a water head wouldn't be tragic. What do we have for fires? I mean, obvious. Well, let's pop up Sceptile first. Sceptile. Okay. Well, just straight up, if we were to do a Sceptile Arcanine, that would be pretty decent. It'd be faster than Arcanine, slower than Sceptile though, and it could work as either an attacker or a special attacker. Though I think we'd want to do attacker this way, and that's only if we do it that route. What else do we have for fire Pokemon? There is... Typhlosion, what would that look like? That would just all around be a special attacker, which isn't bad per se. I wonder what, but we also, Sceptile is a starter, right? So that means it just has the starter shitty kind of ability. Yeah, Overgrow. Yeah, we don't care about that. We want it fused with something that gives it a real ability. Arcanine wouldn't be bad. It'd give it Intimidate. What would... And it wouldn't have the most tragic HP. Ninetales... Ninetales would... mostly be a special attacker, but Arcanine is just flat out better. And I really don't think Rapidash should be as a head. Doesn't Rapidash have shitty HP? I mean, it's only a little bit less than
keeps its speed, though. Rapidash would keep its speed. What does Rapidash learn as an ability? As abilities? It could have Flash Fire if that's the body ability. No, it says... What does it learn as stats? As Gen 5 Rapidash. Wow, gets a bunch of different abilities. You can get Poison Jab from like the move tutor. You can get Mega Horn, Poison Jab. You can get Flare Blitz. And then Sceptile can give it Leaf Blade or X Scissor. Well, what is Fire Water or Fire Grass weak to? 2 to Poison, 2 to Fire, 2 to Rock. Leaf Blade will kill Rock. Then we need something against Poison or Flying. We could give it a ground move to deal with poison. I'm pretty sure one of them would probably learn Earthquake. Not Rapidash. Sceptile can learn Earthquake, though. Flying. We would need an Electric, an Ice, or a Rock move. Neither of them learn Rock. Well, Rock Slide, but honestly, I'm not that concerned about a Flyer. So we could just Flare Blitz its face in. No, let's do it. We're gonna do a Trico. Where are you? Right there. And do we not have any Ponytails in our boxes? Oh, well, that was a complete freaking waste. Okay, we're just gonna do a Trico and a Growlithe then. Because we're bad at life. How the hell have we not found any Ponytails? Really? That's tragic. I am disappointed. Oh, get that crappy, shitty moves out of here. No, I'd rather have a freaking, well, there's Intimidate. Well, there's a starter with a good ability. Growlithe learns Flare Blitz at... It's gonna be a while. Alright, so let's just give him a name. Prowler. Honestly, Intimidate is just an all-around good move. Or ability. Except when you're fighting special attackers and then it does nothing. Alright. So how many fusions have we done so far? We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 17 fusions so far. In almost 3 hours, okay. Alright, that's enough for one video. Point is, you can do infinite theory crafting and infinite fusions, and you can just numb your brain forever. Until next time.